graphic on the phone. It's clearly not a fast of the Lord. Is when you're fasting for the Lord, you probably aren't going to cuss. You probably aren't going to engage in, sexual content. Like, you're probably going to try to do the best that you can to separate yourself for the things of the Lord during the fasting period. He was doing a water fast. That was not the case when he was fasting. Why? Because he called me and we were very graphic on the phone. We were very explicit on the phone sexually. And so in my mind, I can only attribute that to one thing. And that is, this is clearly not a biblical fast. This is clearly some nonsense that it's all right for you to be ingesting sexual content and before you go and preach and minister. I also have other receipts of times that he's fasted for the church building and whatever else, even when he was in Ghana and he wanted to have phone sex. And I was like, I don't think that's a good idea because you're literally fasting. Like, aren't you supposed to be doing stuff with the Lord? And he was like, haha, babe, I love you. So I just, yeah, those nonsense things are still happening. He still doesn't take anything that we would consider biblical serious because, as far as him going to Ghana and doing like juju and chanting in the forest, that video was the only one that I had of him doing that. That was when he had short hair. He didn't have locks. That was in 2020, I think, that October. So yes, I am fully convinced that those spiritual things are still happening because you can listen to the word and you can tell it's not biblical. You can watch the acts. You can tell it's not biblical. You can look at the deliverance. You can tell that's not biblical. And so if it's not of God, what is it of?